not appreciate you going to the United Nations toilets and leaving a card saying, if you want a good time, ring this number. It was my number. The Turkish ambassador has been calling me every day for 12 weeks. It's just you and me on this one, mate. It's just you and me. They don't get this shit. It's just you and me. But you see, one of the best cultures, seriously, if we really take a joke, are the Jews. Actually, I love the Jews. Any Jews here at all? Any Jews? Yeah, I love you. Great hooters. Great hooters. No, because the Jews can take a joke. The Jews, whenever I do a Jewish, because I did a film called The Infidel. Anyone see The Infidel? It's a wonderful film. It's about Jews and it's about a Muslim who finds out he's a Jew, and it shows. And being asked the big question: can Jews and Muslims live together? Of course they can. You know, Muslims and Jews can live and work together. I mean, they could, if only Jews weren't so annoying. I mean, that's the thing. I've got nothing against Jews. Some of my best friends are anti-Semitic, I will say. No, but Jews can take a joke, because since that film I've been doing lots of Jewish charity gigs, and they can take a joke. It's great. I love the Jewish, I always get very Jewish. I love the Jewish secret police. You know what they call the Jewish secret police? MI6, MI5, MI4 is my last offer. You know? Lap it up. He's a comedian friend of mine, Ian Stone. It was his birthday party. He's got a big nose, like me, so he does jokes about his nose, and he says, he goes, Ian Stone didn't know with his size conch if he should be a comedian or hire himself out as a plough, you know, stuff like that. Wherever you're sat right now, Ian Stone can smell you. It was all stuff like that. And when less and less laughs. You see, they can't take a joke, these people. But the thing about the Jews is they're just sensitive about a couple of things, you know. They don't like it if you say Jews run Hollywood, and Jews also don't like any criticism of Israel and the fact there's a worldwide Jewish conspiracy. That's the only thing they're a little bit sensitive about. No, I'm kidding, because they do, because I was in America, and I was talking to some Jewish friends. Abe Foxman, there's a guy, head of the Anti-Jewish Defamation League. I said, I don't like the term Gentile. The Gentile means non-Jew, okay? I think you get away with this because Jews run Hollywood. And he said to me, he goes, that's a very contentious thing to say. I said, they do, Jews run Hollywood, it's a fact, because I couldn't tell you that for sure. Maybe you should ask some of my friends in show business, like the head of NBC, Jaime Hirschfeld, see what he's got to say. I met Jaime Hirschfeld. I said, do Jews run Hollywood? He goes, I'm not the person to ask. You should speak to the guy who's head of DreamWorks Studios, Jeffrey Katzenberg, see what he's got to say. I met Katzenberg. I said, do Jews run Hollywood? He goes, how dare you ask such a question in front of all these rabbis? That's a very disrespectful thing to say. Anyway, I wouldn't know. Speak to my friend Harvey Weinstein, see what he's got to say. I met Harvey Weinstein. I said, do Jews run Hollywood? He goes, there's only one person who can tell you that. Okay, one person. And that is the top person at Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. I met that person. Do you know who it was? It was Fern Cohen. This bitch is everywhere! Just get the hell out of my office, you fat bastard! And can I just say one thing? Before you think I'm being anti-Semitic, I think it's absolutely appropriate that the Jews run Hollywood. They must run Hollywood. Because they're the most, they've suffered so much, they know about entertainment, you know? I'd much rather the Jews run Hollywood than the Brits. Oh my God, can you imagine if the Brits ran Hollywood? The Godfather would be a different film altogether. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. But you can if you want, no pressure, just let me know. And by the way, that horse's head we left in your bed, if you're worried about the disposal of the rest of the animal carcass, it was done to EU specifications. The Brits wouldn't know how to do superheroes. See, in America, they love superheroes. That's the way the film business is going. It's Batman versus Superman. Everything is superheroes. Have you seen the latest? That Captain America is coming. There's a big thing. Captain America encapsulates America. He's a big guy with massive muscles, wears a costume made out of the American flag. Captain America. What would we have? The British equivalent of Captain America is actually anonymous note on windscreen man. Is there a car parked outside your house legally? But it's annoying you because it's outside your house. This is a job for anonymous note on windscreen man. Here he comes. A bald man with glasses, wearing comfortable shoes and light rainwear. He gets into a telephone box, spins around and comes out exactly the same. Your parking is selfish and not at all skillful. Park outside your own house, bucko. Kiss, oh shit. Because that's Middle England for you. We are Middle England. You see, if you're on Twitter and you see the way the immigration problem is being dealt with, you see lots of people say, why don't they stay and fight in Syria? They shouldn't come here. They should stay and fight. And if you're there, you see you'd have to be a nutter to stay there. So I think the only way people can understand is let's see the shoe on the other foot, okay? Imagine for a second, Britain has a massive civil war, okay? There's a civil war. The Scousers have gone nuts. Ken Dodd is now the Chancellor of the Exchequer. And people are leaving saying, there's no way I'm wearing a shell suit. I'm not wearing a shell suit. They can't make me, you know? And of course, the French have blocked up the tunnels because they don't want us, okay? So there's lots of refugee camps with English people, and we don't understand camps unless they're butlins or puntins. If there's no entertainment, English people don't get it. Okay? And can you imagine the moaning people? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I think you'll find my Red Cross package is missing a few items here. We specifically asked for gluten-free oatcakes. Georgie here has a nut allergy. I'm lactose intolerant. If you won't replace these items, we will go to the refugee camp ombudsman and we will go to arbitration. I'm so sorry. And can you imagine the queuing as well? There wouldn't even be a refugee camp, just a long, thin queue of English people, not even knowing why they're queuing. Just queuing in a kind of with a tense but jovial, tense but... just kind of tense and jovial kind of thing. Oh, hello. Oh, is that a baby? Oh, the baby's sick. Yes. Well, you're not pushing in. Back in the line, bucko.